Howdy, welcome to the Combat Robotics Lab. This is the home of Frontier Robotics. This is one of our senior design teams here at LaTourneau University, one of many. My name is Noah Blanks. I'm the team lead for Frontier Robotics for this particular semester. Behind me you'll see our 15-pound arena. We're able to host competitions in this particular arena up to 250-pound robots. So we're able to host significantly larger weight classes than what we currently compete in. The weight classes we currently are competitive in are the 15-pound robots, which you'll see behind me. We have 2 robots in the arena currently, and then we also compete in the 1-pound arena, or 1-pound weight class, which I'll let my Chief Technology Officer talk about.
Hello, my name is Callen Hunger with Frontier Robotics. This arena was designed and constructed by us 2 semesters ago, and we host combat robot events in the 1-pound weight class. We hosted our second event in spring of 2023, and it went remarkably well. We have here 2 examples of 1-pound robots. They about fit in the size of the palm of your hand, and of course are allowed to weigh a maximum of 1 pound. We have competed, and we are of course hosting competitions, but this arena is transportable, easy to take apart, easy to compete in. And so working on the arena and working on the robots is part of what we do here.
Speaking of part of the arena, some of the research we're doing as far as the safety side of robotics and combat robotics is keeping people safe. Obviously, there are some very large robots out there capable of inflicting a lot of damage. Part of keeping people safe is this polycarbonate, or some people know it as bulletproof glass. Making sure that is thick enough to be able to take the hits that some of our robots are able to put out is the biggest thing we're worried about, making sure that we're able to get everyone home that showed up to our events. A large part of that is we've got a part of our sub-team, or part of our team is a sub-team that is strictly designed to test the strength of different thicknesses of polycarbonate. Currently we have on this arena, we have 1-inch thick polycarbonate on the bottom and 1/2 inch on the top. We think that is a current standard as far as the industry goes. However, we're looking to make sure that we can provide data to back that up. There's currently no data out there in combat robotics saying that particular weight classes are needing particular thicknesses of polycarbonate. So we're looking to put out, like I said, data for the public to use so that we can keep everyone safe. Behind you, you'll see our rotating device that we're using for testing, and we're taking a lot of data with that particular device so that we can publish that. And get that to the rest of the community and keep people safe. Some of the other testing we're doing here in the Frontier Robotics Lab is with the motors. I'll let Mr. Callen talk about that one more time.
Electric motors have the maximum amount of voltage and amperage that you can put into them as your input, but they only have so much physical force that they can output through rotation. So what we need to find is in combat robotics, the number one thing that matters is power output in comparison to weight. Every other industry, things need to be as reliable as possible and have as much cycle life as possible. For us, we need a cycle life that takes us to the end of a 3-minute fight, and so we have completely different needs for what our motors are designed to do. So with that, we typically use RC and hobby motors, but there's not accurate motor output curves for torque and RPM versus power input. So what we're doing is we're beginning to construct the necessary rigs and make the programs necessary to do accurate motor testing to provide that data to the robotics community so people can know what motors they should be using, what efficiencies they're looking at, and how much losses they have to heat that they need to accommodate for in their design.
So these are some of the many topics we'll be covering here in the Frontier Robotics Lab. Feel free to join us. Hope that you'd be so inclined to join us here on campus or come in for a in-person tour. We look forward to seeing you in person. God bless and may you have a great day.